Hey folks, it's me here, Banjo Man 15, coming to you from Fiverr.com. A lot of people, I don't even know how to go about doing this video. I was approached by someone that asked me to tell my Fiverr story, and how I was able to gain some success in Fiverr. And I'll tell you frankly, my experience has been that Fiverr is a particularly interesting beast in as much as it allows me a lot of flexibility, but it also enslaves me to a daily grind. Because you don't get you don't get weekends off, man. You just work, and it's been quite a ride for me. I've been doing this for what, 4 years, 5 years? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm going to break this up into 3 sections: past, present, and let's see. I had this all figured out. Beginning, past, and present. Okay. And I'll try to keep them separate if I can. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that because it all just blends together in my mind. One of my trepidations I had about creating these videos was that I simply do not remember everything that I went through. And there were a lot of successes and a lot of failures. I have created right now, I guess, something over 7,000 sales, which sounds like a lot, right? It's nothing on Fiverr. I'm in a Fiverr chat group on Facebook, and there are people in there that have done 100,000, and it's interesting to watch. I've seen people make $100,000 a year at Fiverr, and they sell just the craziest services. SEO services. I mean, you can get those anywhere, and it's special little backlinking services. The technical field is rich for people that are willing to throw their money at it. And SEO, I've been performing SEO for years as a sideline of my web development company. And anyway, it just amazes me that people will do that to their websites. Having said that, when I first got started on Fiverr, let me give you a little background. When I first got started on Fiverr, this is my wife, in case you wanted to meet her. Anyway, the way I got started on Fiverr long ago was, I don't even know if I'm saying this correctly. Somehow, somewhere, I ran across a video of a guy who was wearing these funny teeth, these little plastic teeth you stick in. He had a long hair wig on, and he was acting like some kind of a Yahoo redneck. And he was doing these little Fiverrs, little commentaries for people. And I'm a actor, and I looked at that and I went, oh, anybody can do that. I really said that. I said, anybody can do that. That's just dumb. And then I thought to myself, well, wouldn't that be fun? I can do that. So I had always played a preacher guy. And, because I love the way that preachers talk. And I love the way that TV evangelists carry on and enunciate their words for the love of Jesus, and stuff like that. And while I am rather a devout Christian, I still have to tell you that these guys are funny, and I make fun of them all the time. They are not representative of common mainstream believers. Anyway, so having said that, I thought, well, I will do a preacher video, and I'll sell it online. Maybe somebody will like it. So I created a couple of those. They were really awful, and but somehow, somewhere, it resonated with the Fiverr community. The buyers back then, Fiverr was not well known at all back then, and so my first venture was Preacher Dude, and I got started on that. And I'm going to jump over here. I'm sitting in front of my computer, as you might gather. I'm going to jump over here and look at my gigs. I could almost tell you the age of each one. I started doing the Preacher Dude first, and then I thought, I'm talented in a lot of different ways. I'm one of those guys that, what do they call them? Renaissance men. They can do anything. And I can do just about anything. I don't do it well, but I can do a little bit of everything. So I thought, well, I'll create some other characters. So I created the hillbilly banjo guy. I just love him. He's funny. I created a cowboy, a Western singing cowboy. And because I'm a musician, I can play guitar, I play banjo, and I sing fairly well. And then I thought, well, what else do I do? See, this is the key to Fiverr success, is what do I do well, and I'm willing to do it for somebody else, right? Okay. Now, so I play an actor. I do the preacher guy. I act as Banjo Man and the cowboy. Now, those guys use musical instruments. And then I thought, well, what else do I do? Well, I can do a real live testimonial. And then I started looking through Fiverr. And Fiverr was growing every day, growing. Now, oh my gosh, what are there, 4 million offers on Fiverr? Something like that, 4 million. And, getting lost is easy to do. You get lost in the mix and nobody finds you. I became a top seller. Now, becoming a top seller is another way to be really successful, faster. I don't know how I became top seller. I don't. I think that I was at Fiverr so early that they moved me up to top seller because they didn't really have anybody else. I guess that's what happened. I don't know. Then I started thinking about, well, what else can I do? And I was going through all the other categories that Fiverr had. It wasn't laid out like it is today. It wasn't the top quality site that it is today. I mean, Fiverr has really invested a lot of money into their platform, and it is very slick now compared to what it was. And, I don't always like the changes, because I get set in my ways. I got a habit of how I crank this stuff out every day. But they've done real well. So I started looking through all of the different offers that were made out there. And I thought to myself, these are my talents, column A. These are what people are doing on Fiverr, column B. Which one of these can I match to this and make it fun for myself so that I don't end up regretting having to go to work every day? If you don't like what you're doing, even if you're good at it, you will regret going to work every day. And I don't want that. Look, I'm in my retirement years. So for me, this is not my mainstay, thank God, really, because there's not enough money in it to support a family. For me, maybe for somebody else somewhere else, but where I live, the cost of living is so high, you would scarcely be able to support yourself on what I make. Anyway, so I looked at the other things. I'm a writer. Okay, I've written a lot all my life, and I'm fairly good at it. And so I thought, well, I can write scripts for short animations or for live testimonials, and so I offered that. Let's see what else. Articles. I write articles for people. If you want something written about a particular topic, I can write about it, and if I don't know about it already, I know a lot of stuff. I'm an old guy. If I don't know about it, I'll look it up. I can do the research. I'm real smart. And so that has helped me a lot, just using that particular gift that I have. And we all have different gifts, every one of us. Like I said, I did the testimonials. And then one day I was thinking about my dad. My dad was a really good poet. And I thought, I can write poetry. I offer poetry. Who else offers poetry? Not a lot of people. And then I got fascinated with video creation, animations, and I found some animation products online that helped me to create animations for other people. And frankly, I love making them. It's a great way to spend my time. Oh, here's another one. Another acting bit that I do is Dr. Einstein. I have a wig and the mustache and all that, and I speak with the German accent, or whatever it is. And I love, I love portraying Dr. Einstein. It's nuts, but some people find a real good use for those kinds of videos. With my guitar playing skills, I also offer a gig playing your lyrics on my music. I'll make up the music to your lyrics, and I've made some wonderful songs for people that they're very happy with. I offer different kinds of interview videos. So if you want to interview somebody about your goods or services, I offer that. Now, anybody can do that. It's not impossible. Whiteboard videos. I bought that program, a couple of those, so that I could do different kinds of whiteboard videos. And so I offer a lot of different videos. I'm looking at my screen here, what I offer. And then I had this. And then one day I'm looking at my friends on Fiverr, and I'm watching how much money they're making creating SEO services. And, if you own a website, you need SEO services. I mean, there's no way to get around it now. Google has screwed everything up for everybody. And so the competition is fierce, and there's only 10 places on the first page, and nobody's going to the second page. So I thought, boy, there's a big need for SEO. So I bought into some SEO software, which was not particularly cheap for a $5 gig. I made a significant investment, and then I had to train myself on how to use it, which took forever, it seemed like. And so I offered several different packages of SEO reports. I can create reports about your website, and then I can create reports about you versus your competition. Then I can create backlinking services that I can create thousands and thousands and thousands of backlinks to your website, which theoretically increases your ranking, right? Okay. And your exposure on the internet. So a lot of people want those services. They need them. And so I thought, well, this is a good field for me to expand my knowledge in. So not only has Fiverr been something that I tapped into for my existing talents, but also it's been a huge learning curve for me, because I have been able to expand my horizons into new areas that I did not know about earlier. And or knew a little bit about. And I thought, well, I'm headed that way. So I'm always keeping my eyes open for something else. And I've got 28 gigs here that I offer. I think it's 28, something like that. Not all of them are successful. Some of them are dead weight, and as soon as I figure out a way to replace them with something that's more profitable, I will probably do that. Okay, well, that is about it for the beginning segment. And I think the next one that I will be doing is about the past. And then the one after that will be about the present. So I hope this has helped you a little bit. And, there's not a lot of technical detail in these videos so far. And hopefully this is going to work for you. And I will see you in the next video, and that will be about the past. And so see you there. Thanks.